Okay. Hi, I'm Dan Raywood at IT Security Guru. Today on Skype with Bill Solms, who's CEO of Wave Systems. Bill's in Munich, I'm in London. And Bill, last week you launched the virtual smart card. It was the second generation. Is that correct?
Yeah, we call it the Wave Virtual Smart Card 2.0 to kind of signify that. It's our latest upgrade to our virtual smart card solution.
Okay. And how does this work, and what benefit is offering to users? Obviously, it's part of your trusted security model.
Yeah, so really what it does is it uses the TPM chip, for which Wave kind of is sort of the leading company to manage and utilize the TPM chip. We use it to emulate a virtual smart card or an external hardware token. Many of your readers are familiar with external token security solutions.
Yeah, of course.
And really what we do is we use the TPM chip to emulate one of those two types of devices, so that your environment or your application or whatever it is that you're using for highly secure authentication thinks that you're still using a physical smart card or a token, so that there's no additional migration that's required to change from this other solution to our solution. And of course, since we can typically do it at about 50 to 75% less in total cost of ownership, there's a good financial incentive to move to our virtual smart card solution if you've had a physical solution before. And also, many companies we're finding who desire to step up to this higher level of authentication and security now can afford to do so, where maybe it was not reasonable to do so in the past.
Great. Okay, we're going to show a video now of the benefits of the virtual smart card. So enjoy.
It's the enterprise IT team's biggest headache: lost tokens, stolen passwords, hacked systems. How does a company protect sensitive applications? Experts recommend two-factor authentication, using something you have, such as a smart card or token, and something you know, such as a password. The two-factor approach makes it harder for an unauthorized user to gain access. So, why don't more enterprises use two-factor authentication? Well, actually, one big reason is expense. Smart cards and tokens have to be purchased, shipped to remote employees, centrally managed, and replaced every few years. And they get lost. A lot. And each time, the whole process starts over again. But what if you could have the security of two-factor authentication without the lost tokens, and with 50% lower total cost of ownership? Introducing Wave Systems Virtual Smart Card 2.0. It works exactly like a traditional smart card or token, except that it's built directly into the laptop, desktop, or tablet, so it can't be lost. No new hardware needed. It leverages the trusted platform module, hardware security chips already embedded in most devices. With Wave Virtual Smart Card 2.0, IT can remotely deploy and manage virtual smart cards throughout their lifecycle, across the enterprise on machines running Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. This means secure VPN, remote desktop, and any application that uses a digital certificate. User login is simple. IT has easy, centralized administration, and enterprise applications can only be accessed with proven hardware security, all while staying under budget. To learn more about Wave Virtual Smart Card 2.0 and what it can do for your enterprise, visit us at wave.com or email sales@wave.com.
Bill, is this aiming to replace those lost tokens that people keep having trouble with?
Interestingly enough, well, yes. It does address the issue, which turned out to be a much bigger issue than I thought it would have been, in the number of tokens and smart cards that employees of companies are losing typically in a year. I was very surprised when we started talking with a number of larger companies who are interested in moving to our solution. They shared their data with us, and on average, about 1/3 of the employees of these companies are losing their token every year, which adds significantly to the total cost of that solution, and potentially, a threat that so many of these devices are running free about out there after they've been lost.
So How is this two-factor authentication in comparison to what people normally associate with being 2FA?
Sure, and I have had that question a few times. And the thing about two-factor authentication is we like to say it's something that you have and something that you know. And the thing that you know is your user credentials, your user identity and password. And something that you have now is not a separate smart card or token, which we've already discussed is a little easier to lose, and in fact, people are losing them. But it now is the chip that resides on the motherboard of your computing device already. So it is still very much something that you have and something that you know. And in fact, many third-party analysts are coming out now and saying that device identity is in fact a very strong factor in a multi-factor authentication solution, and we certainly agree with that.
Excellent. All right, Bill. Bill, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.